Hi guys, welcome to our Whole Food Freedom event. Thank you all for taking the time to jump on tonight. I'll introduce myself. I'm Casey. I'm from Coffs Harbour on the mid-north coast of New South Wales. I've been doing Juice Plus for 2 years this month, so it's a bit exciting. I'm going to just introduce our products that we have to you guys and just tell you a little bit about them and our program, which is the JBT program. It's the Juicy Body Transformation program that comes free with our products. It's been written and prepared by our leaders and consists of over 200 recipes that are not only delicious and family friendly but are also easy to prepare. They are whole food based, which means the goodness starts with what you're consuming. There's so many to choose from, even a whole range for those with a sweet tooth. So there's no deprivation and definitely no missing out. The program is available online. It's a closed group, an online community of people who are inspiring, supportive and motivating. This group is called Inspired Living, and it's here that you find all our recipes, resources, exercise guides, meal plans and so much more. Our program is much more than just weight loss. It's about energy, vitality, gratitude and getting the most out of your mind and body. It's awesome. And our first lot of products are our capsules. So we have our fruit, our veggie and our berry caps. Our capsules are all whole food. They're made with over 30 hand-picked vine-ripened ingredients that are pulped, slowly dehydrated, desiccated into a powder form, and then encapsulated into a vegan capsule. They are definitely not designed as a meal replacement. They are designed to bridge the gap between what we are eating and what we should be eating. So it is encouraged to eat as many fresh fruit and vegetables as you can. And I'm not sure if you know, but our recommended daily serve is 5 to 12 serves of fresh fruit and veg a day. So I know how hard and time consuming that can be for some to get into their daily intake. Our capsules are our micronutrients and they work on a cellular level as the oils for our bodies. So the best way to think of it is like having 2 to 3 extra green smoothies every day without the mess, the fuss and the sugar. There are over 30 peer-reviewed medical studies that have been completed on our products and more underway, or with more underway now. And also our products have never been recalled, which shows how credible they really are. If you can eat the foods listed on the labels, then you can take the capsules. And the best part is you can take them during pregnancy and breastfeeding because they are just that whole food with nothing else in them. We have a new product in our capsules, our omegas, which is pretty exciting and they're really quite pretty to look at too. These omegas take how do I explain them? Takes our supplements to a whole new whole food level. They are not extracted from fish sources, so there's no fishy smell, no fishy aftertaste. They're sourced from plant oils, so we bypass the fish and head straight to the source, which the fish gets their omegas from, the algae. Plus we have other plant oils in them, pomegranate seeds, sea buckthorn berries, raspberry seeds, tomato seeds and safflower seeds. Omegas support health benefits of your heart, brain, joints, skin, and your eyes. So they're really important for our bodies. And all of our products create craveability. They're designed by nature, which means that it is recognized by the body on a cellular level and absorbed into the bloodstream. I've had so many benefits since starting on Juice Plus. The main ones: more energy, more motivation, less brain fog, or baby brain you could say, better quality sleep, better concentration, improved mental health, including my anxiety and stress levels have reduced by a lot. And with my kids, I found they make a lot better choices in food. They're reaching for fruit more than anything else now, which is fantastic. They drink way more water than they used to. They even go and get themselves water now instead of asking for juice or something. My son, he's almost 11. His school report has shown so many improvements, especially in his concentration. His learning levels have risen to average and some subjects above average, where he always sat below the average line. He's not had one day off school this year for being sick, which is so good for us. My 5-year-old daughter's had 2 days off this entire year from preschool. And out of all my 3 kids, we've only had 1 doctor's visit this whole year. So that shows me that these are amazing and they've done so much for our family. And speaking of my kids, it brings me to our next products, which is our kids' chews. They come in the fruit and the veggie chews. They're like little lollies, and they are coated in tapioca syrup to make them that bit sweeter. Our company sponsors our kids to eat for free. So with every adult order, you get a child's order free, which is amazing. And that's up to 4 years of free products. So that's a good bonus. And it means every day our kids are getting 17 different fruits and vegetables into their systems. Having this nutrition boost every day does so much for their bodies and minds. It improves their concentration, better health, craving better foods, and generally their whole attitude to life. I love knowing that my kids are getting these serves every day. So on the days that they don't eat much fruit and veg, their bodies still have this to fall back on. Our next products are our amazing powders. We have the Dutch chocolate and the French vanilla. Our powders are vegan superfood powders. They are available in packs of 30, 60 and 120. They are our macronutrients, which are our carbs, fats and proteins that our bodies require, and it acts like the fuel to our bodies. Again, they're not designed as a meal replacement, but in saying that, I know when I have a smoothie in the morning and I top it with heaps of fruit and nuts and spinach and whatever you love to put in it, it fills me up and takes me on to lunchtime. If you're a breakfast skipper, they are pretty amazing to add to your daily intake. And it's a great way of getting that nutrition you need each morning. They're great for pre and post-workout shakes as well. And they're so versatile. You can use them in pancakes, slices, protein balls, ice cream, my personal favorite, chia puddings. Yeah, they can be used for anything. They're just awesome. And they contain niacin and vitamin D, which means they're so great for our mental health. That's our products and our program. I'm going to ask if Liv can come off mute and just share, since you've been taking our products, just what they've done for you and your little family.
I can't hear you, Liv. Volume. No sound.
Is your audio on, Liv? I can't even. I still can't hear you, Liv.
Hello? How's that?
Oh, yes.
Yes. Sorry. That's never happened before.
That's all right. Awesome.
Okay, how about now? Is that all right?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, great. So sorry about that. That's never.
The sound's gone again, Liv. I don't know what to do. We can't hear you again, Liv. Do we want to, while you figure that out, do you want to jump over to Evie maybe? Do you want to do your product share and how it came into your life and what it's done for you, Evie?
Yeah, sure, guys. Don't worry, Liv. Technology hates me too. Don't worry. Thanks everyone for jumping on. It means a lot because I remember my first one of these and even being really nervous to jump on and not wanting the computer screen to be on me, or I was really nervous and didn't know what it was about. So thanks for taking the time to have a listen. So basically, I've been taking the Juice Plus capsules now for 4 months. And before them, I was pretty exhausted. Not for having babies, don't have kids, just purely for really not so great health. And working really hard as a skincare therapist, heaps of massaging and just, yeah, go, go, go. So pretty much working all through the week and then on the weekends partying probably a little bit too hard and just being really exhausted. So I was covered in eczema and pretty unhappy with myself. So when beautiful Krista told me about these products, I was really stoked and I couldn't wait to try them. Like I was just ready to start them straight away, which I'm so glad I did because they've really, really helped with so much. Like my energy is really great and my eczema's heaps better, which is really cool. And yeah, better sleep and more so, yeah, just a better diet now. I never really used to crave fruits and vegetables, or I was healthy but not I'd still eat naughty stuff. And yeah, now I just feel so much better for having them. And then and then when I heard there was a business opportunity that I could do on the side while still working, I was really, really excited. I thought, like, I'm just going to give it a go. Um, so yeah, I love the veggie capsules, heaps of energy, better skin. Like I'm 29, I've had the worst eczema for 29 years. And anyone that knows me well knows it's been the most devastating thing probably in my life. So that this really has helped is really cool. So probably the skin's the number one thing for me. Yeah. And my partner loves them too. And he's a bit of a critic with things like this. So that's pretty cool.
I love hearing your story, Evie. So good. Are you right, Liv? Is your audio working?
I'll have a go.
Still can't hear. No, it's yeah. We can't hear you, Liv. I'm not sure what's going on. I might if you're okay, if we put you on the spot, Shan, do you want to jump on and share with us your product story, just how you've come across the products and what they've done for you and your beautiful little family?
Hey, Casey. Thanks for popping me on the spot, mate. No worries at all. You can all hear me okay? Yep, awesome. So I guess I really loved when you were mentioning about the kids' chews and, you know, how they work for the kids. So I might share a little bit about how it's worked for my eldest child, if that's okay. So I guess to set the scene for you guys, I'll go back to the day that Thomas was born, which was almost 6 years ago. From that day until about 5 weeks before he turned 4, he never slept, ever, not once through the night. He was a super dependent child. We had feeding issues. So to say that we were sleep deprived for nearly 4 years is a pretty full-on understatement. If you couple the sleep deprivation with ridiculous amounts of double ear infections, tonsillitis, 4 lots of surgery between 1 and 2, anemia to the point where he needed a blood transfusion, 6 weekly blood tests, staph in his ear due to missed infections, speech issues, behavioural issues, family anxiety because of all of this. It was really tough for him, but also tough for James and I as parents, you know, and he was just always unwell. It was horrible. It was never anything serious, thankfully. We really thanked our lucky stars for that, but it was constant, it was relentless, and it was always an ongoing drama. We were the family that, you know, you dreaded saying to, how's everything going? Because, you know, most of the time you'd smile and say, yeah, good, but other times, to my safe people, I let it all out, and I'm sure they regretted asking. So each time he got sick, it took a little bit longer to recover. It was hard getting doctors to listen to us and to stop them telling me that we needed to stop wrapping him in cotton wool. The sleep deprivation led to behavioural issues, learning difficulties, balance and coordination issues, and it was suggested that we take him to a paediatrician, which we did. And within 5 minutes of walking in that door, they told us that he had autism, and to give him medications. Now, bearing in mind that he was 3.5 at the time, they told us, or they gave me scripts for risperidone, which is an antipsychotic drug, Catapress, which is a sedative, and an antidepressant because it's likely that he had anxiety issues as well. Now, I felt bloody furious, to be honest. I was sad, I was upset, I had so many emotions about it. I asked what natural alternatives there were, and the response was given that these medications will make kids like your son easier to handle. When I saw a friend of mine, Beck, posting about, you know, the changes that she was seeing, and when the opportunity came up to give him these chews, there was no doubt in my mind that I wanted them for him. Within weeks, he started to have more energy, and because it was a different kind of energy than what he had, you know, people were starting to notice a change in him. He wasn't irritable, restless, tired. The energy that caused him to look for attention in any way possible, mostly making poor choices, had changed. He started concentrating at preschool. He started making progress finally at his speech and OT sessions. And he's a clumsy kid, God love him. That's not going to change. He's my child. It's genetically dispositioned in him. But his reaction time to save himself from injury improved. He had 3 broken bones by the time he was 4, because he just was so tired he couldn't actually put his hands out to stop himself from falling. He now concentrates for hour time slots at karate. He's about to go and do a double grading at 5 years old, which is incredible. He plays footy, he's doing swimming lessons, you know, he's just really, I can't believe the difference. And to be honest, I can't believe the last time he was at the doctor. I can't remember that. before he was a walking zombie. He was fussy at mealtimes. My God, mealtimes were horrible. He wouldn't sleep. He was irritable all the time. He couldn't be understood because he was too tired to take in any of those speech therapy lessons. And now he is just the most beautiful natured kid. He's full of energy. He's making better food choices. I know I'm taking a little while. I'm rambling because I love this stuff. But he just the other day, he got me at a weak moment and said, "Mum, can I have some Maccas?" And I just went, "Sure. Why not?" You know, he never asked for it, so I gave it to him. I got him a 3-pack Happy Meal or something. I don't even know how much it cost me. I don't want to know. But he took half a bite of a chicken nugget and he said, "Mum, this doesn't make me feel good. I just want to do the Juice Plus program from now on." You know, how amazing is that at 5 years old? He loves the idea of Maccas, but he hates the way it makes him feel. And that's so cool, you know. So he is making better food choices. He's getting great reports from his educators, and he now sleeps, thank God, 12 hours a night, almost every single night. The one change that we made was we bridged the gap in his nutrition. It wasn't an overnight fix. He hated the chews initially, but as a parent, I didn't give him a choice. It's my job to make sure that he gets the good stuff regardless of whether he wants it or not. So I must admit we did have a battle for a good couple of weeks there, but now I've got to fight him to stop taking them. I've got to hide the bags from him and Mason. And I knew how important it was for him to have them. You know, after a week he learned to love them. And look, just literally over 12 months, it's just the beginning for us, and we're absolute lifers. We'll never not have them again. So thank you very much, Casey, for having me chat tonight. I hope that's okay. I know I've rambled, but I do really love this stuff. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Shan, especially being put on the spot. But I really, really love hearing about your little boy's transformation. It blows me away and it warms my heart. And like you said, yeah, it was a battle with the chews at first, but how good is the outcome from that battle? And yeah, it's just, I love it. I love hearing it. Thank you for sharing with us. Liv, are you all good?
I'll have a go. How's that?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yay! Just use the phone. Phone's the best. Okay, so sorry about that, guys. I've never had that problem before, so I don't know. A cord must be loose. Anyway, I'll get started. So I'm Olivia. I'm a mum. I have a little boy, Peter. He's 2 years old, and you know, he's really the main reason that I started on this journey. I've been taking the products for about 4 months now, and I've been in the business for about 3.5 months or so. The products have done so much for me and my family over the past few months. Before I started Juice Plus, I was quite stressed. I was working about 5 days a week. I had Peter in daycare 4 days a week. And I just was making really unhealthy choices. I was overweight. I had no energy, and my confidence was really low. Also in 2013, I actually had a cardiac arrest, which meant that I had to start from scratch. And during this time, I lost my confidence a lot with my brain function, things like that, and my confidence as a teacher as well. So then in 2015, I had my little boy Peter, and I also put on a lot of weight during that time. And I was really, really struggling just to, you know, help myself in any way, really. Peter was also in daycare a lot, so he was getting sick. So in between the little time I had with Peter, because I was working so much, and then him being sick a lot, and doctor's appointments, and my work responsibilities, I just wasn't really the mum that I wanted to be, and I wasn't really the person that I wanted to be. So I wasn't my usual bubbly self. So when Stacey introduced me to the products and shared the program with me, I was really excited, and I thought it was an opportunity to dream for a better life for me and my family, and I was looking to have a healthy lifestyle. So a few months later, I'm really building my confidence back, and my self-esteem, and just how I feel about myself. And being a part of this team has really changed my life. So yeah, it's been great for me. So now I do feel like I'm a more confident person, and I'm proud to be a mum, which is really great. And it's just the amazing support and encouragement from everyone, which has been amazing. So my passion now is to share the products in the business with everyone, and for everyone to have a happy, healthy life. So thanks to Stacey and everyone that helped me through on my journey so far. Thanks.
Oh, thanks, Liv. I'm so glad you got your audio sorted, because I love listening to how far you've come since you've been on our products, and I love watching you shine. You've done so good, and you talk so great, and you can tell it's from the heart. Thank you. So I'm going to just change it up a bit, and I'm going to get Krista to come off mute and share a bit about the business side of our awesome opportunity and how she's found it and what it's done for her and her family.
Thanks, Kate. Liv, please don't worry. I've done three-way calls with my camera not working before. So these things do happen. Technically, I'm a bit of a dud. So I feel you tonight. But thank you for sharing, and thank you for having me on tonight. My name is, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Krista. I'm from Coffs Harbour also, and I was introduced to the business about 18 months ago. So when I started this journey, it was far from fun times. I actually started the products, and at the time my husband had been out of work after being made redundant. So we had no money, and it was hard. So to start this business, I actually had to borrow the startup fee because I just didn't have it. And I still to this day never have told my mother why I needed that money. I actually told her we needed groceries, and because Anthony hadn't been working, she gave me the money. I still think that if I told her what it was for, she'd ask me for it back. 18 months later, she'd still say, well, I want it back then. But I didn't care, because I could see something that my mum would never be able to see. But I could see something in this business that meant freedom and changes for my family. So I really wanted to do it. And it's been the most amazing journey. You know, we've had so many changes. The products are amazing. As you've heard tonight, there's many different stories. And our product story is different again. Mine in particular is that I suffered from horrific anxiety and chronic depression for many years, and had been medicated since before Nicholas was born. He's now 14. So in that time, I'd sort of forgotten how to feel. And I was discussing this with a really good friend of mine this afternoon. The medication actually made it so that I didn't know what I was feeling. So I didn't have happy and I didn't have sad. It was just this plateau of whatever. And earlier this year, I decided I wanted to not be that person anymore. I was sick of feeling that way. So I came off my medication, and after a rocky few months where I cried at literally everything, I've actually been able to stay off that medication, and I am the happiest I have ever been. And there's lots of reasons behind that. One of the biggest reasons behind it is the amazing community of women and men that are around us all the time in this business. I mean, obviously coupled with clean eating and the products, you put all those things together and you get a lot of changes and a lot of happiness. But this business has been amazing. We've gone from not being able to pay our bills and having to get extensions on phone bills and things like that because they were cutting us off because we couldn't pay our bills, to being able to pay the bills on time. That's something we haven't been able to do for a really long time, and I haven't had to worry about where the grocery money is going to come from, because we knew that, you know, I was making enough that I could supplement those sorts of things. So, you know, it's been really big changes for us. What's really amazing about this business is that at every level there's also bonuses. Most regular jobs don't come with bonuses. Usually at Christmas you'll get one somewhere sometimes. I think the biggest bonus I ever got for Christmas was like a $300 or $200 bonus, which they stuck in with my pay, which meant I got taxed on it, so I saw none of it. With this business, I've actually been able to collect numerous bonuses, and I've been able to help my team also do all those sorts of things. So it's really amazing to watch my team shine and come out of themselves. And, you know, they really worked. Most of my team, all of my team have worked so hard. You know, I'm so proud of all of them, and I'm very lucky to have everybody around me. So this business has changed. It changes so many things. It changes the lives of a lot of people. So if there's anything I could say to anybody, it would be, you know, don't be scared. Don't be scared. It's scary, but it's totally worth it. And it's, you know, you will never regret the decision that you make. And you can go slow or you can go fast. It's totally up to you how you do it. There's no pressure to do anything if you don't want to do it. So, you know, that's a pretty cool job, to be able to work your own hours and do whatever you want, work around your kids and still earn money is a pretty amazing opportunity, I think. And I'm very lucky to have been introduced to it, and I'm very lucky to have all these amazing, beautiful women around me. Thank you, Casey.
Thank you, Krista. And yes, you're so right. The friendships alone that you make in this business are just awesome. And you know that they're lifelong friends that you probably never would have met without this. It has been life-changing for everyone that's come along this journey. And to be honest, a lot of people, I think, come into it thinking, oh, I can't do that because I don't know enough people. You don't need to. All you do is share your journey, share what you're doing with your life, and inspire people. It's that easy, and you don't need to know thousands of people. You just plod along, share as you go, and you'd be amazed how your business can grow organically and so easily just by being part of a team, I guess, and rising each other up. I think that would be doing us for tonight. I think that's it. Thank you everyone for jumping on and letting us share with you what this is all about. And if any of it resonated with you at all, please reach out to the person that invited you on tonight, because I know they'll love to answer your questions and help you get started if that's what you want. So thank you guys. Have a great Wednesday. Bye.